we're trying to get more variety in our ownership properties, like condominium townhouses as well as single family, and then also some rentals as well, but not necessarily what they call student rentals that have like one bathroom, one bedroom, leased separately, but apartments that are attractive to a wide variety of households, because that's also seen as a need in our community.
That whoever invested in it did enough marketing ahead of time to know what the people moving in are gonna. I wouldn't see any problem with it. I mean, there's a high school a half block away. There's an elementary school right there and a middle school all within a mile. So if you were a family with young kids, it's not a bad area.
Yeah, there's 2 high schools like within 2 miles.
Taken what used to be a quiet 2-lane road and turned it into a highly congested, at times, there are times when it's not, but a highly congested area. In fact, the intersection of Abbott and Lake Lansing now is a very crowded at certain times, and for at least a mile north of Abbott, it's very congested. And a lot of things are going to have to be done eventually in order to keep that a safe area.
This development is nice. I mean, it's a very peaceful area. There's not a lot of noise, and it's a pretty good place to live. Am I a big fan of development? Not really. But I mean, you've got to do what you've got to do. I prefer a country setting, but this is where I am, so I make the most of it.
Cleaner and more private. So I like that about these apartments.
Well, I'd like to see them keep in mind that development has to have a long-term plan, and that has to have, traffic safety has to be paramount, and green areas, recreational areas have to be paramount. Those things are very important to me because it's the quality of living that is important. Because anybody could stay in a place for 2 or 3 or 4 years in an apartment complex that is self-contained, but what about the people who live here, for 10, 20 years at a time? It's a different set of needs.